Bueno, continuamos entonces con la aventura. No, lo bueno es que el highlight va a estar bien porque me he cambiado el nombre. Rekikyo, ¿te parece si hacemos lo mismo que el otro día? Me vas diciendo y así ya vamos avanzando. Transportador, mercancía. A ver dónde conseguimos. Vamos a ver. Tenemos el barril.
Oppenbot forgot. That's probably because the label with the destination.
Vale, necesitamos poner la etiqueta con el destino. Vale, tenemos la parte de dock. Y con este nos habíamos quedado en... Ah, vale, en coger agua. Vale. Okidoki. Aquí tenemos a Donnie, a Doc y el enchufe de Doc.
Seagull is expecting me to do something, but I'm not gonna do. Doc, come.
I'm sorry, Rufus. Seagull is right. This is our life.
What for? She won't listen to me anyway. She never had any confidence in me.
Pues no he tocado yo nada. Déjame ver. Dejadme ver, porque... A ver, puede ser que con todo el sistema de internet y toda la pesca estando de vacaciones esté saturado, pero... ¿Quién sabe?
What for? She won't listen to me. She never had.
Vale, tenemos a Doc.
I could use a little help here.
I don't know, Rufus. I think Seagull has a point.
Vale, aquí no podemos hacer nada. Aquí lo que hay que hacer es coger y mandar a Wal por los conductos hasta allí, vale. No me parece que vaya mal el Grampi. Oh, espera, ahí hubo un tirón. Ah, no, eso que hice tabulador yo. No veo... No sé, no veo. Bueno, ahora lo veremos. Que también nos diga Ryukikyo.
You, huh? Rufus? What do you think? I'm doing all the work. Ah, don't make. Hey, I fought my way. Yeah, and I'm working on. And you? Hey, I'm almost. Will give a holler from you. Yeah, maybe they believe what you.
Vale, es decir, ya tenemos ahora intercambios. Antes sí que iba mal. Ah, claro, y le pones la etiqueta al barril.
Express cargo to recipient. Oh, that's
Para adentro.
Anybody there? Hello? What do you know? There's still one barrel left that's bound for Elysium. I'd better get that on its way, and fast. Although I do ask myself why the Elysian bailiff would need an entire barrel full of leeches.
Ah, está lleno de sanguijuelas. Pobre Rufus.
Gold! No!
No es el mejor sitio para esconderse, pero... No, pensé que quizás tirando el...
There.
Vale.
Now, this must... The bailiff will be happy. I had better report to him right away.
Vamos a sacarlo del barril. No vamos a ser malos y aguantarlo allí un buen rato.
That was, but it was worth it. I finally made my way to Ascension. I got rid of that old case of blood. So now, my way to the Ascension.
Y aquí tenemos un timbre, una puerta y una nave. Botón. A ver qué hace el botón. Abre la puerta de la nave.
This is where the. There's also a. Argot. Let's have a look, shall we?
Dictáfono.
The cartridge is in the safe.
This is almost too easy.
4437.
Uh-oh.
There! Surrounded by idiots. All right, it's taken care of.
4437.
Now I need to put on those silly clothes and get the cartridge. Da-da-da-da, cowboy dodo, cowboy dodo. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Rats. Looks like I'm in hot water. And I didn't get the safe combination.
Da-da-da-da, cowboy dodo, cowboy dodo. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Va ahí cantando.
Oh, great. Now I look a total twat. But I guess that was the plan. Which, by the way, is almost
Esto está casi
complete.
completo.
Now I just need to fetch the cartridge. If only I could remember that. Open, bot!
Are you called? Ah! Intruder!
Nonsense, you nitwit! It's me, Argus. I'm only wearing this grotesque
Esta cosa es la
outfit
propia
for
de
invading
Elisea, aunque tengo que
Elysium.
confesar
Oh,
que...
that's all right then.
Nothing is all right. We can forget the invasion. If people keep losing... This time, my dictaphone's gone missing. Would you know anything about it?
Well, I think I may have to check my...
Then what are you waiting for? These annoying slip-ups
Estos
are
están en
jeopardizing our
peligro nuestro
success.
triunfo. Pero los zapatos son lo peor. Está el escritorio.
Tidy people are just too lazy. Nothing. That.
A ver, por aquí qué hay.
What
Ventana.
was that? Better.
Espera.
What was that? Better.
Vale. Dictáfono. A ver.
The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is... Huh? What was that? Anybody here?
I'm here, sir.
I'm not talking to you, puppy butt.
But there is nobody else here.
Less contradicting, more computing.
Es de verdad que
Speaking of
tenemos que
which,
hablar, por cierto.
how
Por
far
tanto,
along
tengo
is your
haciendo
data check?
datos.
Oh, now you've got
Me ha
me
hecho...
confused.
Le ha hecho a todos la cuenta un robo.
Then get on with it.
Bravo.
Ah, that was a close one. I've got to be more careful.
Expulsar.
Which was to be expected. A mini.
Un mini cartucho.
Before I.
Y ahora dejamos esto en el escritorio, supongo. Ahí está.
Ah, I've got it. The dictaphone should be lying right behind you on the desk.
You imbecilic lunk. Do you really buy Ulysses whiskey?
Por favor, del Ulises.
Little by little.
Como que estoy perdiendo la razón.
It's as if that Rufus were contagious. You're dismissed, Oppenbot.
Thank you, sir.
Right. And now.
Bueno,
Oh, nothing. Don't tell me you're
Está roto otra
malfunctioning
vez.
again.
Espera, te
You
arañas.
filthy piece of scrap. Hello? Hello? Talk to me. Do you hear? Talk to me. Hello? Talk to me. What was that? Better.
Vale, ahí no puedes hacer nada. Y ahora supongo que...
Hello. The cartridge? Yes, wouldn't be the first time. I'd better check that right away. No, stop. You know... The cartridge? What nonsense! My safe has a numerical... Did I say I am a correction? The cartridge... What's this nonsense? I don't believe... No, you must have misheard. Listen, the cartridge is in the safe.
Vale, es la combinación.
The combination is 4437. Blast! I knew there was a 7 in there.
Yo pensé que no se le iba a dar.
He's got a little surprise coming.
What the...
Is everything all right, David?
Does it sound like everything's all right, Oppenbot? Switch off that blasted alarm, now!
But are you quite...
Oppenbot!
All right, all right. Which button switch? Could it be this one? No.
¿Y este?
No. Oops.
El robot es la polla.
Ah, that must have been the right button. It worked, Bailiff.
Excellent.
May I ask how this mishap came to pass, sir?
If I'm sure that I entered the combination correctly, as stated on the
Indica el
If
dictáfono.
you don't need my services...
Yes, go away. Dismissed.
Chan chan chan. El robot más listo del mundo.
Now, what the... Where did that message go? Hello? The cartridge locked.
Vale, ahí es lo mismo.
What?
Bueno, que sí, que siga. Que vale. Que lo des caña.
Which... Could it be this...
Te estoy leyendo de reojo, Ryuki, no te preocupes. Hay cosas que sí que las estoy sacando por inercia, como ves, porque hay veces que no te veo, pero sí. Ah, la otra ventana.
Yeah, but they would know. Yeah, but they...
¡Crash! Me encanta este juego, está tan bien hecho, es maravilloso. Y no hemos guardado. Así que hay que tragarnos todas las escenas. Cago en el puñetero juego de su puta vida. Craig, ¿qué? ¿Ya lo encontraste? Sí, a mí me pasó en otra escena igual. Y esta también es la otra. A ver, bajamos hasta aquí. Por aquí. Por aquí. Pues bienvenido de vuelta. Y sí, a mí me tiene crasheado aquí, en esta escena, en otra, en la de las cámaras, no sé si lo recordáis, pero en la de las cámaras también me petó. Siempre que haces algo que no está, digamos, programado, peta. ¿Por qué? Ni puta idea. Pero no es la primera vez. Pues bienvenido. Me encanta el Open Bot. Es el bot más listo del mundo. Pero ahorrarnos tiempo después. Ay, Dios.
Looks like I'm not dead.
Da 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 da.
Which now? Oh, no, it's I'm only. This would you? Then what?
Qué sueño así de repente, macho. A ver, vamos a guardar por si acaso. Por el tema de ahorrarnos después tiempo. ¿Se puede saltar todas esas andando el escape? ¿En serio? Gracias. Eso me ayuda mucho, yo tampoco lo sabía.
The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is 4473.
Uh-huh. 4473. No, wait, wasn't that 443? Yeah, who cares? Just 44. It's similar.
Y ahora decimos la verdadera, supongo.
This is just I don't.
Yeah, but they would know.
Vale, aquí vamos a guardar para que no vuelva a petar. ¿Lo ves? Si haces algo que el juego no tiene pensado que hagas, esto es un fallo. Lo peor es que esto es un fallo de programación básico. Pero básico, básico. Sí, obviamente está diciendo que se me acaba de petar otra vez. Pero dejadme quitar esta mierda. Vale, ha petado otra vez ya sin nada. De puta madre, empezamos bien. Deponia no quiere despedirse de nosotros. Vale. Por eso guardé por si acaso. No me fiaba un pelo. Supongo que hay que dejarle el cartucho entero. Es que sabe que al final nos va a doler.
Never.
Vale, no. Ah, vale, ya sé qué hay que hacer. Ya que sé qué hay que hacer, y eso sin leerte. Hostia. Ah, pues no, no hay que hacer lo que estaba pensando yo. Vale, sin cartucho.
Don't tell. Hello, hello. Talk to you here.
The cart
Ahora vengo a ver el juego que no entiende una mierda. Hola, Fugnaf.
You got a little surprise. Does it switch off?
Pues no, volvemos a la misma.
Which...
I almost feel...
Que se lo siento por él. Voy a ver si se puede hacer lo que yo estaba pensando, ¿vale? Que es lo que estaba pensando que debería de hacerse. Vamos a ver.
I feel an idea. The cartridge is in the safe. Not the best plan I've ever had, but...
Gracias Siberiane por el host. Y hola. Tanto a ti como a Fugnaf.
Ah, that must have been the right button. It worked.
Es que eso estaba pensando yo, que había que tal. No, no somos ceros, cacahuate.
If
Somos
only I
más.
knew.
Y hola.
I'm sure that I entered the combination correctly as
The cartridge is in the safe.
last. I knew there was a 7 in there.
Ah, lo hacía por el host.
Surprise coming.
What the?
Is everything all right, Ben?
Does it sound like every... Switch off that block.
But
Literal,
I'm quite sure.
Open, boss.
All right.
Vamos a
Ah,
ver.
that must have... It worked.
Excellent.
May I ask
Puedo preguntarle cómo ha podido ocurrir
If only I knew. I'm sure that I entered the combination correctly
The cartridge is in the
last.
Vale, estas son las mismas. ¿Qué tal andáis todos? ¿Qué tal el día? Contadnos. Ah, claro, podemos coger y podemos... Claro. Espera. Ganas de matar al programador que hizo este juego. Aumentando. Por favor. Tengo ganas de acabarlo solo para que no vuelva a petar. Cargar partida. Yo ya libre de insti, así que tú eres feliz. A ver, primero vamos a ver si lo escuchamos.
Four. No, wait. Just as long. Fourth. It's... I think the cartridge... But darn it, I need the cartridge.
beep. The cartridge.
Guardar. Uy, sí, el día de bagotear.
The cartridge.
Last. What the? Does it sound?
Ah, vale, ya está.
Yeah, but they would...
Me parece a mí, o sea...
The cartridge is in.
What?
The cartridge is...
Vale, he bugueado una aventura gráfica, bravo. Bravo. Un aplauso. Otra vez. Ay, Dios. Sí, juraste bien. He encontrado el juego de la Nintendo DS que es de Limos estilo Dragon Quest, pero haciendo batallas con carros de combate. Madre mía. Y sí, he logrado buguear una aventura gráfica. Puto amo. ¿Pero qué cojones? No, digamos que intentamos robar una cosa y justo ha llegado quien la tiene. Joder, es que el tema es que si clico... A ver, Rubikio, dime directamente cómo es lo que me falta. Porque es que si clico en un sitio que no es el correcto, peta el juego. Y me está poniendo nervioso. No es broma, ¿eh? Yo ya te dije que voy el primero en ese momento. Entonces has jugado al Rocket Slime.
The cartridge is in the safe.
What the?
The cartridge.
What?
The cartridge.
Creo que el tío es un poco retraca.
The cartridge is in the.
Creo que no le puse bien el mensaje. Déjame ver. Porque tiene pinta de ello. De que no grabé que debería de grabar.
I feel it. The cock.
A mí desde que me metieron en el R8 en el CSGO también se me peta y no sé qué hacer. Pues yo desde que metieron el R8 no tengo problema. O sea, no he tenido problema con el CSGO, pero a saber. El juego es genial, aunque suene raro. A ver, es que una cosa no quita la otra.
If you don't need my services...
Yes, go away.
The cartridge is not.
Yes, wouldn't be the first. I'd better check that right away.
Vale. ¿Pero qué coño? Pero, por favor, ¿qué carajos estaban pensando? Daedalic, please, que llevas haciendo muchas aventuras gráficas, como... Pero... Ay, Dios. Ah, vale, no está bugueado, es que acaba de llegar Cletus. Bien, vale. Es que como me lo he saltado, pensando que iba a soltar una frase así... Vale. Gracias a Dios. Es Cletus. Ricky nos lo acaba de aclarar.
Now, what was that again? I, M, N. No. Wait. Darn it.
How can I work with this din going on? Open boss.
En serio, no puede ser que no lo vea. No puede ser.
Why did that alarm go off again?
I don't know, bailiff.
So what are you waiting for? Switch it off.
Sí, ya veo que son igual de gilipollas.
One more try. What was it again? Oh, yeah. Go. Oh, crap. Right. Good thing I can never remember it again.
¡Hala! Listo.
Look, there's another rebel. Go get him.
Uh-oh.
Where did he go? Where did who go? An intruder just ran in here. Wait a moment. Hey, you, come out of there at once. Better move on, or shall I make you? Come out, I said. That interior is decorated on.
Dios, me está empezando a doler la cabeza. Ahora empiezo a salir una perilla. Por si acaso.
Come out of there at once. Better move on, or shall I make you? Come out, I said. Bailiff, is that you? Of course it... Mind your own business, man. Your colleague needs... Very well, Bailiff.
Madre mía.
Last high. I bet I'm a lot closer. I wonder what they're up to.
Vale. Ahora toca esta parte. Vamos a guardar, que aquí las petadas me parece que son frecuentes. Deberían de hacer el juego a prisas o algo. Es que me cago en la leche entre una cosa y la otra. ¿No puedo tirarme por aquí? No. Mira, ahí hay un remolino. Ahí abajo podíamos bajar, si no recuerdo mal. Y ahora lo que haces es...
This is no time. I've got to fall.
No. Vamos a ver. Con este tenemos...
The last high. I bet I'm a lot closer to. I wonder what they're up to.
Esto es quien está sucediendo, vale. Nos quedan... Este... O al revés. No, este no es, que es el otro, carajo. ¿Puedes meterte? Sí. La hostia se va a meter, va a ser guapa.
That's it. Time's up. Just a second. The other two. What the? Ah! Ouch. Is this a bad time to drop in?
Au contraire. We were just about to aim the cannon so we can blow...
Say what? Did you mess this up? Au contrary, alter ego.
Mi querido alter ego. Yo le he explicado lo necesario, pero tú puedes
right? Consider it done.
Go ahead. I'm sure this is going...
You bet it is. Watch close.
Bolita. What?
But...
Burn their brains! Saw a foot off their...
No! This can't be! This is Donna! I can see it's Donna! Where's Gold? Well, and why does Donna have Gold's hair color? Hermes!
Bravo! That was even funnier than I expected.
Hermes.
We have a paradise to shoot out of the sky. Duck!
No! Stop!
It's too late, Rufus. You had your chance, and you Go ahead, Doc.
I'm sorry.
We don't have a choice.
None of us want to die.
Enough. Open the cannon doors.
Hermes.
Good. Is the loading chamber closed?
Oops, that almost went terribly wrong.
Stop! 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 Is there no one here on my... Why are you looking at me?
Why would they be? You already proved to us, rather impressively, that...
But there is! The third Rufus can still save the...
El tercer Rufus nos salvará a todos. A la mierda, good face. Fuck it. Flip it.
Hold your horses. Are you really going to leave without Gold?
Gold is safe.
You don't have your facts straight. Bring the girl.
Gold! You're back to being yourself. But how did you get here?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Who cares what's going on in that convoluted brain of his? Gold was never dead. There was actually an accident with a defective interrogation robot. But of course, we were able to save her. We threw the robot overboard. And that other woman, that Donna. But Hermes. And now that everything is settled, hand over the ascension codes, or your girlfriend will really be thrown from the tower. Oh, crap. Her dead body was thrown from the cruiser, along with me. You appear to be suffering from hallucinations. And I mean now. Listen to me, will ya? I know that the third Rufus is still out there.
So what?
It
Ha
could
sido
be
bonito
fixed.
todo.
You always say that.
Ahora lo
In
entiendo,
your
ahora lo
whole
entiendo.
life, you face it, will you? Just like you. So apologize.
Apologize to you.
Really? Do you have no idea what you again and again?
Is this really necessary?
I think we have more.
Creo que tenemos cosas que hacer.
No, he needs to learn.
Tiene que aprender lección. Y bien, Rufus, estabas esperando.
Fine. So we wait. The third Rufus can still, and once he's succeeded, you,
You sickening son of a...
Hijo de...
Whoa! Seagull, what are you doing?
This is really going too far.
Put down the weapon.
Yes. Wouldn't he like... I've had it with this little bastard leading me. I demand to hear an apology. Loud and clear. I said...
it was all his fault. What? That it's his fault. It's your fault. 3. Hey, no fair. It is 2.
Silence! Will you apologize already? Both of you! My feet!
Yeah, then everybody will see who the...
You would rather die than admit it. Wait, do it already. Just...
He's gone off the...
What can we do?
He's got a weapon.
Come on, Rufus. Why don't you apologize so we can get this over?
All right, what? Trust me, we should... you got something in your eye.
I am beginning to lose my patience with...
With me too? But
¿Por
why?
qué?
He's the one to blame for everything. He's got Gold's fate on his... yeah. He's responsible for the melting of the polar ice caps.
Hands off!
That's exactly what I'm talking. He's always causing trouble. He
Run,
insulted
better-
complete strangers. He's gone off the deep end. Countless fires and
can we do?
explosions. He insulted complete strangers. He insulted complete strangers.
on my own. I can't expect.
He drowned Tony's goldfish.
Seagull is expecting me,
But I'm not going to turn baby
A ver,
dolphins
vamos a ver.
into
Tenemos
canned
a Doc.
tuna.
Ajá.
He drowned Tony's goldfish.
Abazo.
Nothing. He turned baby dolphins into canned tuna. He assassinated the
I said
president.
hands off!
It's all his fault. And yes, it's his fault that
That's enough!
Mom died.
Don't! Run!
Hostia.
So, what's it going to be? Will you give me the codes?
Don't give them to him.
But he'll have you tossed from the tower.
One of us has to make it to Elysium.
I can't be responsible for your death. I didn't like it one bit.
What nonsense!
Are you going to... In the meantime, I could easily have made myself another... What? You didn't really think I hadn't stored
Me
the
voy a dar
data
alguna parte
anywhere
para que
else? Well, I had always asked myself what was... I think I know. Hoppenbot. Throw the...
But
Less contradicting, more woman...
¡Ah, no! ¡Jerónimo!
Surprise! So you thought you could escape me, huh? What for? What good would it do?
No idea. Buy some time?
Time!
Well, I'm sure the third Rufus...
You're acting like... Just face it! Rufus number 3 screwed it up.
Rufus number...
Rin.
Huh? What's that? Oh, my baby phone's ringing. Yeah, hello.
I screwed up!
Oh, I see. Right. That was Rufus. He said he screwed it up.
Who? Sexo.
What do you know?
Vaya. El Rufus heroico salvará a Rufus.
Here we go. Hey, what's the big idea? Darn it, this hurts! I told you, I'm dry and now. Let's... Come on, don't make yourself so heavy. We've still got work to do. I'm afraid you'll have to do it without... I'm not gonna make
Yo
it.
creo que lo consiga.
What are you talking about? Of course you'll make it.
Rufus
No,
senpai.
sorry. He hit me pretty badly after all. You're on your own again. Promise me that you'll save Go and Deponia, and that you'll make it to Elizabeth. Do it. Do it for me. Don't
No me
leave me
dejes
now.
ahora.
You'll manage without me. You've always muddled. Having to share the glory would have been awful. Hang in there.
Aguanta, tú
You can
puedes.
make it. No, it's too late. It's so dark. You need to stay awake. Do you hear me? Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Just as long as they don't make me repair jump. I can't go
No
on
puedo
without
seguir
you.
sin ti.
Oh yes, you can, and you know that. Deep down, I believe it.
Creo en ti. I love you.
I know.
Bueno,
Farewell.
muchísimo. Adiós, Rufus.
No, Rufus.
Is this gonna take much longer? I don't want to seem unromantic, but we've still got a few gigantic... That's it, I guess. You finally succeeded in killing everyone after all.
The cannon was our last chance. And now it's plugged up.
We are all going to die.
And it's all your fault. Thank you so very much, Rufus.
Stop that! You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you serious about blaming Rufus? Where would you be without him now? Likely still at home in Kuvak or the floating black market. Everyone doing their own thing. You wouldn't even have looked up when the bomb towers opened their hatches. It was him who brought you here. He fought for you and your planet. Even though you all hate him, he could have gone to Elysium with me on several occasions. But he didn't, because he refused to sacrifice Deponia to get his way. And now you all damn him for doing the same thing for Elysium.
Goal? Goal! You're alive! And looking good. And you're alive!
Eso te ve bien.
But why? Where?
It's a law, but at the end, Argus threw me from the Rufus. Well, one, and he caught me just before I hit the ground. Then he and crashed. Fortunately, I fell off and managed a soft landing on a burrito stall.
Mira, ya sabemos dónde aterrizó.
Despite this joyful... Hello, Gull. Tony, we are still doomed to die, remember?
Leave him be, Tony. It doesn't matter. There's nothing left for us to do.
I refuse to believe there must be another way.
What are you looking at? My
Sí, Blas no
using
sabe
the
lo que
cannon. Really think I would
¿Verdad
have
pensás que habría
considered
conseguido
that
esta
if I
alternativa si
had
hubiera
seen
visto otras
another way? If it's
cafetería?
a plan you want.
Are you serious?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Dios, de cruel.
Ah, Doc. There are so many things I'd...
Of course Rufus has
Yeah, I
a
have...
plan. A shiny, ingenious, and super duper... And it starts with a P.
Y empieza por P.
Jugular ragu!
You know,
Please, don't think of something out. You're usually... Now, come on!
don't you have an idea?
I tried. You were right. The plan
That's
to
right,
shoot
but
the
no, you could have
Elysium
seen.
out of this anyway. The cannon's plugged and I am out of...
But you've got to think of something. You're the real tinker.
You're wrong, Ru. I may be tidier, more skilled. But this is not the time, if there ever was. But
Es decir, es el momento del YOLO. ¡YOLO!
Only a madman could save us now, and that's where.
Exactly. What we need now isn't just another crate. We need the most absurd.
no more. The art.
La máquina definitiva. Vamos a ver. Tenemos a Rufus, tenemos a... Y un bolígrafo, vale. No había visto el bolígrafo. Plan. Son los chistes con heces fecales. Nada, no te preocupes. Creo que, a ver, Fugnaf, si sigues a mis Paranoid, yo le regalé el primero de la saga, así que probablemente al cabo del tiempo lo acabe jugando en stream.
Why not?
Oh,
You never know what it's like to try.
What have we got to lose?
Do it that
Sure
way.
beats not having a plan.
Es decir, disparemos a
It won't get
Rufus.
any better if you keep fiddling. The wig is a little singed, so we'll be glad at least that the costume survived Oppenbot's full.
Oh yeah, yippee. That way, I was able to pilfer the I can barely restrain myself from jump.
Don't you think this is the wrong moment?
It's all right. For
Well then, onwards to
Onward to
Elysium.
Un buen Eliseo. Toma la puerta.
A little air, at last. Can you move over a bit?
Shut up back there! Rufus needs to
Necesita concentración.
Good luck, Rufus.
Hey, this has my plan is. Can you check whether anyone's standing on the?
Not me.
Me neither.
It must be you, Moof.
Don't be silly, woman.
Perhaps you, Doc?
I don't know. I can no longer.
No me siento.
That's not the kid.
Wait. I found the
Eso no es el cable, Barry. ¿Te fijasteis?
Lift
Eso os
the sandbag
fijasteis.
somehow.
That is me.
It should.
Thank you. This is it.
Ahora sí. Let's go. Dun, dun.
The final maneuver proved as a no more nuts as any other plan there was at hand. A perfect occasion for a contemplation of all the events
Con
the
diarrea,
right's
man.
intent. It may seem safe to say that Rufus's way for saving the day is a little snafu. But when shit hits the fan is when a decent man's plan put in a deeper as ever a diver was a scuba
Encaja
to
tan
do
mal.
the
No sé, no encaja tan mal. Que os den, no encaja tan mal. Y esta es la última parte, supongo ya. Esto será Twitter. Sí. Coño, yo creo que ha llegado bien. Han llegado a la nave.
Uh-oh.
That's what I like about you. You always find a place to park. But couldn't you have picked a spot in the shade?
Huh. Next time you drive and I do the drinking. I wonder why they haven't sounded the alarm yet.
Yes, they appear to be ignoring us. Try to make it work for you.
Okay? If I'm not back in 10 minutes,
Solo desde la
I
organa.
can't get through.
No puede pasar.
Attention! Oh, bailiff on deck! At ease.
Vale, no.
Bailiff on... Division, halt!
Yes, sir, bailiff.
Oh, yeah. I mean that.
Bien, por fuera.
Oh, crap. More of them.
Pues...
Bailiff on deck!
Yeah, we now tell us something. Really? Mind you, a little more respect for our...
He's got a point after all.
Yes, exactly. I'm out. Remember?
Bueno, pues Miss le regalé yo el primero, que lo tenía. Y tengo el segundo. Dependiendo si lo ha jugado o no, se lo regalaré también. Quisiera regalar a Scott, pero como Scott caza de milenios que no lo veo por aquí. Bueno, lo vi el otro día.
And is this the right floor? You should know that. Ah. Are you? Of course, I'm the big good to know. Time to the Oh, you guessed it. And you must be some nerve you've got. Foolhardy and stupid. Or don't you realize that I will now have to break every... Wait! Can't we come up with a... Oh, I don't think so. The time for amicable... I've been looking forward. Put 'em up. Oh. Yeah! What's the purpose of this? Hey!
A ver.
Come here and fight like a man. Just you wait.
A ver, déjame ver. Ah, vale. Toma.
Cut it out. Come here and...
Vale, entonces tienes que pegarle.
Hey! What have you here? A throttle valve? Who believes that nonsense? Ow! Cut it out!
Me hablan por Steam.
Hey!
No. Adiós.
Bailiff, at last. The team is waiting impatiently.
Argus ha caído.
And allow me to add, your speeches are always so eloquent. You play the crowd like a and if I may say so, a less charismatic orator would literally be taught.
He would?
Oh, certainly. But your words are like magic, inimitable. But here I am. You should get started before the crowd goes even.
Yes. No.
Work.
Just...
Gentlemen, we are our leader, who just a moment ago personally assured me that his speech had not stand you.
He knew, and he just let me walk into it.
What an ass. Yes, what? Well, I mean, I don't. That. Up on the bridge. Is a fine.
Cada uno de vosotros.
Every single one of you. That's how we were. That is our.
I know. Why is he saying that? Well, this. Just look around. What are we actually doing here? We're supposed to destroy a planet for which we don't give a rat's ass. For people who don't mean shit.
Pídete un poco la confianza, tú sabes si algo. Sí, a ver, espérate entonces, fue enough.
Realize that then why don't we do what and shit on them? Come on, we don't.
Nos importa la mierda.
Just look at our logo.
Looks
like somebody put their butt on the photocopier, and now the result is proudly the print of a gigantic. So why be surprised? Just look at you. We're doing the dirty work. Do you think any of them would dream blowing up the planet, terrorizing, and all those other things we... No! They're sitting comfortably, and those asses... Just look at... I know you all think because I'm... But why is that so? Only because it is as a superior. One is... And when I treat you shittily, you in truth...
Es que me caen ahí medios que se dañan mutuamente.
¿De
qué los tipos de cosas?
For my part, and you're all asses too. It's time to show the world.
Somos todos imbéciles. El mejor discurso de la historia de los videojuegos.
Which way to...
But, sir,
the...
Exactly. Following each of your speeches, you can't have forgotten.
The hymn. Here we go.
Organon. Oh, organon. Oh, organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh.
Vale.
Organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh. Organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh. Organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh. Organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh.
Es el discurso más emotivo de la historia de los videojuegos. A ver. Ah, vale, es que puedes moverlas, coño. A ver. Eso. Esto para arriba. Arriba. Estos dos son el mismo nivel aquí abajo. Abajo. Arriba, abajo. Vale. Ya está. Solucionado. Organon.
Ah, Cletus, there you are. There's your mysterious companion. I had hoped you would introduce me to the person who caused us so much trouble.
Don't worry, she's on board. You should be more worried about the others who are also on board. Your precious bailiff Argus has moved the entire...
What? That can't be true. Where is that traitor?
You know, I've got good news and bad news regarding him. The bad news is someone's got to clean the floor of the elevator shaft. I don't think that will be necessary.
Argus, I don't believe it. You are trying to deceive me? To bring the Organon to Elysium behind my back?
Yeah, but he didn't reckon with me.
Oh, me?
What's going on here? Who is that?
I'm the real Cletus. He's just an imposter, which, strictly speaking, makes no difference. Plus or minus 2 zeros. My calculation turned out just right. This high boat is now under my control.
Not as long as I can prevent it.
Mientras pueda.
Stop that!
This high boat is no longer bound for Elysium.
What?
I'm certainly not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking an invading army to Elysium. I'm initializing the destruction of Deponia. Right now, Elysium will have to start on its journey a little sooner than expected.
Stop! Ulysses! You fool! This is madness!
My decision! Don't try to stop us!
But what about you? You're gonna die as well!
True, but this is a sacrifice with all the suffering I have caused.
Ha!
So you've got a conscience. You don't have to do this.
Oh, yes.
But what about the Deponia? When you detonate Deponia...
Enough energy to catapult
No, no tienes que
Elysium
ser
towards the
para
nearest
ser-
inhabitable planet.
Have you no conscience?
Oh, I do. Most certainly.
pues sí.
It is. And you are not.
But... Why would you want to... Who or what is forcing... I mean, Deponia may be no paradise, and many people do, and not everyone down there.
I know the
Tengo
life.
que
I spent a
volver a
long
escribir.
time there
Yo mismo pasé
myself.
mucho tiempo ahí como un ratón en medio de la basura.
Dignified.
Ese día no para.
Stuck-up swell.
Como
Hey,
personas
If
petulantes.
you really want to know, this is about she lives. I want a better
Yo que
life.
tengo una vida mejor en
I'm
mi
doing
utopía.
this.
No hablo por ti. Goal.
No! You old fool! What have you done?
What do you think? In a few minutes,
¿Qué crees? Porque
a
son muchos
radio
despechados
signal
evitarán
will be
la señal de
emitted to
radio.
activate all the blast. Deponia will be destroyed, and Elysium can finally... I saved my...
I'm afraid I have to contradict you, Dad.
Es la vieja.
What? How?
I went to Deponia with Cletus. I knew you would never permit it.
The girl we were looking for was you, the one who took pity on these junkyard dwellers and sabotaged our... This was about you.
Can't we celebrate this family reunion some other Deponia may blow up any minute now.
Including us!
And exactly. What do you want? Abort the detonation.
But that's...
Can't we stop it?
The only way would be to destroy the antenna before this...
The transmitting antenna.
But the transmitter is on top of it. It would be a suicide. Who would be crazy enough to try?
I'm in.
Yep.
So am
Rufus.
I. And I.
Well then,
I'm coming too.
you're staying here. You and I are going
Tú y
to...
yo tenemos que hablar. Órgano.
No.
Chan chan chan.
Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antenna?
¿Por qué pasa lo mismo cada vez que toco una antena?
Here we go.
Hop, 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 hop. Bien.
Whoa! Found! You moron! You almost killed...
Oh, I've heard that so many, but never actually you, and that makes all the difference.
That's quite enough. I've had it. You will hold yourself. Leave the rest to us, sir. Now you could jump.
Or perhaps you...
Oh, don't be such a roof. The rotors are keeping the high boat up. Even if we could block it, the high boat would capsize. That would be the end.
Step aside.
Stop! Don't!
I hit it! And...
You, of course. Same as always.
Huh?
Why? Just look. The transmitter fell into the rotor, and it keeps blinking like nothing happened.
Chan 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 chan.
Oh, damn!
Música
It's
dramática.
elected. How are we going to reach it now?
that ought to have worked, but I always manage. Or any other...
¿Hay alguna...? No, no hay otra interacción.
That ought to, but I always... There's a cat I can see. Any chance we could get there by jump?
Down there. Answer his question, please. Excuse me. You're the inspector. Then let's hear your assessment of the situation. What are the odds? Taking into account the road, the odds that we'd survive without being shredded by the rotor are about...
Well, 1 in 3, and that depends. It roughly corresponds to your brain cell... Well, 1 in 3.
If the 3 of us... But that's insane.
Have you got a better plan?
No, bugger off. It's all settled then. It's all settled then. We count to 3. 1... 2... Hey, what's this? Aren't you jumping? Are you? You not me.
Nah. I almost jumped a good one. Again?
Oh, but we... 1... 2... 3.
Chan chan chan.
Rufus? Rufus, wake up!
La hostia de su vida.
Ouch! What happened? You made it! Bravo! Where's
Wait.
But I'm not quite sure. Now, do you see the end?
Agujero, agujero. Ah, vale. Tornillo.
No, if I loosen. No, if I loosen this screw, what?
Ah, vale, ¿por qué? Tenemos dos tornillos, dos agujeros ahí.
Somebody used screws. Huh, maybe they read my blog.
A este agujero. Vale, ahí hay dos tornillos, ¿no? Vale. Ahí estamos.
Ha! I've got it! Do you hear me, Argus? Very good. And now, piece of cake. Does that thing have a self-destruct? I can't reach it if I throw it.
Vale, esto.
I can't reach it if I throw it.
Espera.
I don't want to fix it.
Nope. A ver si podemos.
I can't reach it from. No, if I. No! What? Destroying the transmit. You're not about to stick your hand in the rope. I knew you were an idiot. The sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so far.
Tiene la mano.
I did it! The transmitter is Deponia's! Yes, very. But to make it a little more interesting, you help me up so we can get through. It would be such a bummer if the high boat were to break up. After all, we're only a stone's here. Another idea would be to, I suppose it depends on what. Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against you?
What's going on?
Something's blocking the starboard rope.
Is that?
No idea.
No tengo ni idea.
Deponia.
We're about to crash?
Vale, que aproveche.
We're almost there. I can already see
The airlocks, you say? But of course.
the maintenance ladders.
Perhaps I can hold our position long enough so we can go and gather your friends together.
And what about the org?
Them two. Now that the detonation has been cancelled, I hope that I will inform the Council of.
But what?
Goal? There's no go now.
I refuse to believe. You still intend to have the organ? Why not? Well, I will never allow. Oh, come, those soldiers. We share the same gene. Why should you be allowed to get to Elysium? Or 2 or 3? Where do you draw the line? You perhaps no. So over my bats, but it can't be. Somehow I knew so long.
Adiós, Rufus.
No, stop that! You rotten bastard!
Templados. Hostia, eso tiene buena pinta, Pugna. Me estás dando hambre. Vale, esto ya es el final del juego.
There you are again.
Ah, it hurts. It's you're a fine one to, but now we're all in the same boat. I think I can free. Don't. The rotor is only stuck because we're all. As soon as one of us moves, it will start run. But if we continue blocking one way or another, just how did we manage to end up?
Don't look at me. You two messed it up this time. Let me think. Nah, it's good.
So we can.
Rufus!
Goal!
What's happened here?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us
Preferably before the high boat.
Yes, it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have... He's able to hold the high boat, but evacuation has... We've only gotten...
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting...
Exactly. Get me out. You can only save one of us before...
No, there must be a way to get all...
No, there isn't. Come on. Make it...
How can I decide that? I don't even know who's...
I am Rufus. He's lying. I am Rufus.
They're both bold-faced liars.
Rufus,
I
yeah.
am Rufus.
Oh, great. And can the real Rufus give me some...
Of course I can. I know some...
Oh? And what...
Doesn't matter what I say.
Es que me sé las respuestas.
Yes, but how else am I going...
Well... Who cares which of us is Rufus? Just leave us.
No digo las otras respuestas porque me sé más o menos las cosas. Básicamente entran en una discusión.
He just gave... Exactly. The real Rufus.
That's me.
You're right. That really didn't sound like Rufus. Could it be possible that...
The real Rufus
will never change.
Then perhaps it's just another...
No. It's true. I'm not Rufus. Rufus? That's him. What? I am...
Is this a trick? A last desperate... You know, if I help him, it's too... You're going to fall and die.
Definitely. Just think. How can I be the real Rufus? The real Rufus is never... He'll never change. And he'll never... let go.
Stop!
Y final.
No! No!
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come.
Huh?
Hello, Rufus!
What? Barry, what are you doing here?
You're my idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously, I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant, really. It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan, even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow, Rufus! The oh-so-resolute Rufus at last finally changed!
Y adiós a Rufus.
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever, Rufus.
But this is totally cool.
Ahora le toca ser toda la vida, Rufus.
Ah, here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
I'm afraid I have no answers for you, Your Eminence. But this Deponian here is a true genius.
Who? Me?
If you're stuck for unusual ideas, his imagination knows no limit.
Go ahead. Any suggestion will be welcome.
But Goal?
You can do it.
Well, perhaps we could mount some rockets on Elysium.
Go on.
Or flying
What do they want
dragons.
to
And
do?
if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible...
Monster truck tires?
Then perhaps we could train a few eagles and...
Getting back to those flying dragons, how big would they have to be?
Oh, huge! With very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
Ay.
I'm closing my case. There's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. If you feel battered, your whole world is shattered.
Bueno.
I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your
Última hora.
harmonica and sing about Deponia. Rufus is a dream of a life more ideal, and the fact that sometimes there may be just one last chance to save the day if you let go. Is that so? I'm off now for real.
200 pesos y adiós. Hola, Julkiko. Bien. ¿Cuánto llevamos de stream? No tengo ni idea. No creo que mucho. ¿10 y media? Pues media horita. No, no era ni media. Nos ha llevado a acabar Deponia. Bueno. Deponia is over. Terminó. No más Deponia. Y este es el final de la serie, amigos míos. Una pena que terminara así, pero bueno. Básicamente son las escenas. A ver. Vale, no funciona. Después de 2000 craseos, acaba la aventura. Me da que los desarrolladores de Daedalic se aburrieron demasiado. Eso sí, el final no me ha gustado, ¿eh? Sí, pero es cierto. El final es como muy... ¡Pum! Lo dejamos, fin, a toma por culo. Pero también se nota mucho en los craseos, en... El tipo... El craseo, ¿vale? El craseo solo pasaba si tú cogías, ¿vale? O sea, te imaginas lo ridículo que era. Solo pasaba si cogías y hacías una cosa que no deberías hacer en ese momento. No sé qué les pasó con estas aventuras gráficas, pero se nota un descenso en la calidad totalmente bestial. En todo. La primera es muy buena, la primera es perfecta, es buenísima. La segunda, bueno, está bien, se hace un poco larga, pero esta es mala. Esta no es una aventura de gráfica del montón. Y Daedalic es especialista en aventuras gráficas. O sea, tiene ya hechos demasiadas como para cometer esos fallos. Pero bueno. Se acabó. Se acabó Rufus. Se acabó Deponia.